I now have the privilege of welcoming Anjum, Parwez, Managing Director, Bangalore Metro Rail Corporation Limited, for the keynote address titled Smart Mobility, Intelligent Transportation Systems. Mr. Parwez, over to you.
Very good afternoon, friends. My name is Anjum Parwez, and I'm working as Managing Director of Bangalore Rail Corporation, Bangalore Metro Rail Corporation. And the Bangalore Metro, it started full-fledgedly in 2017. And right now we have about 56 kilometers of operational network we have, but a lot of work is in progress. And by 2024 December or mid of 2025, our network will go to about 178 kilometers, and it will become the second largest metro of the country. Now, as we know that metro is one thing which is very, very capital intensive, and there are basically three components. That is a capital investment which is required, and then whatever loan that we are taking, that loan has to be repaid with the interest, and then we have our operational expenses. So all these factors have to be kept in account, that how to get the resources from the metro operation to cover these things. And first of all, before starting my experience of BMRCL, I would like to thank Economic Times as well as the organizers of this Global Digital Innovations for giving me an opportunity to share my view. Now, as far as the BMRCL is concerned, or any metro option is concerned, when we talk about the technical innovation, or when we talk about the smart mobility, we always keep in mind that why this kind of technological upgradation is required. Now, as far as the smart mobility is concerned, the metro is the best mode of operation for any city with a good population footfall, because if the population is not big, then it becomes economically unviable. And when we talk about the technology, we should always keep in mind that for what purpose we are talking about the technology. So if you consider this factor, there are capital investment, and the technology should be applied, how we can reduce this capital investment, and how we can reduce the operational cost, how we can utilize the existing infrastructure optimally, how we can increase the revenue, and how we can improve the comfort level of the commuters, because unless the commuters feel comfortable, so there are different aspects on which the technology has to be implemented, and the system has to be made smart in that. Now, the Bangalore Metro, as I told, the work started in 2011, 2017. We started our network of about 46 kilometers, and we have gone through a lot of learning processes in this whole operation. And based on those experiences, we have done a lot of technological improvement that we have brought in the system, and we have also planned to bring in future that how we are going to take care of this investment cost and all those things. Now, coming to the investment cost, the first important thing is that the creation of the infrastructure. It may be metro station, it may be the viaduct, and how we are going to reduce the cost of these structure, as well as how we are going to save the timing, because the time is the essence of any project. If I can do a project completion quickly, then my operation will start, my interest during the during the construction will come down. So a lot of advantages are there. And one thing which we have done in the Bangalore Metro, that the Bangalore Metro, the phase 2A and 2B project, which is going to connect to city to the airport line, we have started using a lot of precast segment, and whether it is U-girder, whether it is pile cap, or whether it is a pier cap, all these things are being done precast method, and that saves a lot of money and it saves a lot of cost also. So this is one innovation that we have brought in the construction part, as well as the design of the stations also we are changing in a fashion that it should need the minimum land requirement, because as we know that in any project of this nature, metro nature, the maximum or a major component of the cost, it comes from the land acquisition. So the whole idea is that how we can reduce the requirement of land also. Now, coming to other things which we have done, one of the things is that we are trying to save the energy which we are consuming from the state grid. And for that, we are going for the solar-based power system. And as of now, we have already installed about 1.5 megawatt of solar power at 5 stations. And we are saving almost about 1.5 crore of rupees. But in the coming phases, we are going in a big way, and we are going for the installation of 20 megawatt of solar power system. So that will bring a lot of cost cutting on the charges of the electricity also. Now, another very important thing is that wherever we are designing our new metro stations, we are keeping in mind that how we can utilize the natural lighting during the daytime so that we can cut short on the electricity consumption. And we are also going for the LED-based light. And another very important thing that we have done is that major electrical equipment and the lighting, they are all monitored and operated through the building management system. So that saves a lot of energy, and we are using the inverter-based system for VRF air conditioning at elevated stations and depot, and this will substantially reduce the energy consumption. And another thing which we have done is that we have gone for the variable frequency drives for the underground stations to manage the environmental control system and the tunnel ventilation system. And at few places now we are going to use the platform screen door so that we can reduce the consumption of electricity for the air conditioning. So these are the things which we have done as far as the management of the station is concerned, and as far as the consumption of electricity has to be cut. Another very important thing is that we are moving to the stainless steel car body now. And the purpose is that it is a lightweight car. And because the lightweight car, the consumption of energy will be less, and we'll be saving a lot of that. And we are doing a lot of work on the braking system also, so that through the circuit breaker, we can generate the energy, that is the regenerative energy, which we call, which goes back to the our third rail system. So that also we are improvising further. And another very important thing is that we have done is that we are shifting to this communication-based train control, or the distance-to-go signaling system with automatic train production. And all the new lines or the future project which are going to be coming, the rolling stock which we are bringing, it is going to be an engine which can be a driverless kind of engine. And it has a lot of other problem which can be solved on the saving of the manpower and all those things. Now, even the train air conditioning system, we are automatically regulating to the temperature and the humidity so that the comfort of the passenger is taken care of. And the station announcement, the display system, all these things are automatic. So wherever it is possible, we are trying to bring the concept of automation. And like, for example, the passenger saloon surveillance system is also provided in each coach to see that how the passenger activity is going on inside the train. That's mostly from the safety point of view. And then we also have the automatic track monitoring system, which is on a CBTC model. So the whole idea is that wherever we can save the cost with the use of technology, we are going for that. Now, another very important thing which we have done in Bangalore Metro, that all our gates, that is the automatic fare collection gates, are now compliant with the National Common Mobility Card, and this will be a big game changer. And not only that, we are bringing the QR-based mobile ticketing system also. And we are already having the online charging system. And also the whole idea is that the passenger should not come to the counter for the purchase of physical ticket, so that the time can be saved. Now, another very important thing which I would like to share with you that in addition to the technology, we have to also find out about how we are going to find out the innovating financing system. And in Bangalore, we have done a very unique system that we are trying to bring a lot of IT companies as a partner in the construction phase as well as the operation phase. And these are basically the IT companies and the developers who want the direct access to the metro. They want places for the advertisement in the metro station. They want the naming of the metro station to be done in their area, and for which we are charging a lot. Like, for example, if you want to name a station at your company name, you have to pay 65 crore for that. For the direct access, you have to pay 10 crore. So these way, we are trying to generate the income, because in any metro operation, you cannot be only dependent upon the fare box revenue. So you have to think of the non-fare box revenue. Another example is that we have gone for the telecom tower, which we are sharing with many of the telecom operators, and we are earning almost about 14 to 15 crore per year we are earning from there. And we're also planning to go to use our all the pillars and the piers for the 5G cell installations. We have already called the tender, and we are hoping that we'll be able to earn a lot of money when the 5G comes into the system in Bangalore. Similarly, the median maintenance we have given to the private agency, the pillar paintings we have given to the private agency. The idea is that that much of saving can be done as far as the expenditure part is concerned. Similarly, we are developing the property which is available with us on the alignment side on a PPP model to either go for a parking lot or to go for a commercial utilization. So that is also going on, and we are every underground stations which we are constructing, we are putting the infrastructure and the foundation in such a fashion that on the top of the underground stations we can exploit construction of the commercial complexes, and we are also working with the government to give us a higher FAR so that we can use the space available to the best possible. As we know that in the metro operation, one of the biggest hurdle is the last mile and the first mile connectivity. And in this regard, the Bangalore Metro has done a lot of things in this regard, and a lot of auto companies are coming forward, and they are going for the app-based services from the metro to the hinterland. So that way the people will have a connectivity problem will be sorted out. We also have the parking facility for two-wheelers. We are promoting the people to bring their cycle. Recently, we have allowed the folded cycle to be carried in metro itself. We are providing the electric vehicle charging station. We are promoting the swapping station, swapping facility, so that more and more people can bring their two-wheeler and park there and utilize the metro operation. So there are multiple things that we are doing. In addition to that, we are coming with a transit-oriented development. That is the need of the time, and within a span, within an area of 1 kilometer distance from the metro alignment, we are going to give additional facility to the landowners in terms of the FAR, in terms of the setback, and those things we are working so that. But partly these facility will be given on a payment basis, and whatever is the payment that is going to come, that can be, or that will be used for the financing of the future metro project, as well as financing the other utilities managing agency like water supply, the urban local body, and these things. So that we are working on that. Multimodal integration is another very important part on which we are focusing a lot. So wherever the railway station is nearby, or wherever the suburban railway station is going to come nearby, or the major bus stop, either for the intercity or intra-city, we are giving the direct access to those places so that the citizens and the commuters, they can get seamless connectivity with these things. So a lot of things are happening, and many of these suggestions, it comes from the people itself, and many of the suggestions, it comes from our internal staff also, but we are very open. We are very open, and we have started a new website. We have started a new public grievances redressal system. Through that, also the people keep on giving a lot of input that how the operation of metro can be further improvised, how the safety of the passenger can be improved, how the facility can be improved. And many of the time we get criticism also. So that is another way of learning. We always promote that if somebody is criticizing anything, or if he finds a fault in metro, we welcome those kind of tweets, and we immediately start working on that to see that this problem is sorted out, so that the more and more people are satisfied. So we have a very strong team which is working, interacting with the customer and all those things. Now we are going to come in a big way as far as the retail outlet is concerned. We are going to call a tender in which we are going to invite a bid from the people to put their shops inside the metro station, outside the metro station. Advertisement, we are going to come in a big way. We are going to display the bus timings at the metro station itself. Flight time also will come when the outer ring road operation starts. So the lot of innovations are being done in terms of the technology, in terms of the process, so that we can provide a seamless, we can provide a comfortable, we can provide a green mode of transportation to the people of Bangalore. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anjum Parwez, for outlining all the fantastic initiatives that the Bangalore Metro Rail Corporation Limited is doing and taking forward under your leadership as the Managing Director. We wish you and Bangalore Metro Rail Corporation Limited the very best going forward. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the second edition of the Economic Times Global Digital Innovation Summit. The theme for the summit being Future Businesses, Ideate, Innovate, and Collaborate. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all our speakers, members of the panel, and their respective moderators for taking time off from their very busy schedule and making this a very interesting summit for all of us. I am sure we are leaving with some very important takeaways. On behalf of the Economic Times, this is Ivan Rodrigues signing off. Have a good weekend. Stay safe.